Daybreak in Kaiway. The icy winds sweep across the scrubland while first light energizes the Apus, who silently rule over the gorge, where the old Keswachaka awakens for the last time. Victoriano uses cow dung to rekindle the sacred fire that has been burning all night. After a short sleep, Cayetano and his men lay out the offerings again next to the ropes that are piled up for the villagers. Alcohol warms them up on this freezing cold morning. Jokes and good humor precede the ritual ceremony. Prayers blend with more mundane matters. Victoriano looks worried. On the first day, work is on dry land, but the riskiest tasks will begin from today. The fire smoke and the murmur of the river create a relaxing, almost magical atmosphere. Important Andean rituals always require an animal to be sacrificed. Fire is the mouth through which Pachamama is nourished. Blood is essential to ensure successful harvests and the fertility of livestock. Also to soothe the Apus and drive away misfortunes.
Esto, no cuesta no.
The Apus eat the same thing as humans, and this sacrificial meat will provide a meal for the men. Meanwhile, the villagers have gathered on both sides of the bridge. First, the old rope must be cut away from the supports. The sturdiness of this construction may be seen here, as the whole process takes several hours before it is all untied. The old parts of the Keswachaka are carried away by the river. No nails or other artificial material are used in its construction. Everything that falls into the river is completely biodegradable. Before dismantling it all, the men begin passing the new cables from one side of the bank to the other. This task is carried out in both directions. A rope is passed from one bank to the other. This is firmly tied to each cable in order to pull it.
Jalen, de una vez, nos va a hacer tarde.
Every time a cable is passed to the other bank, it must be attached to stone supports. This process will be repeated until the 6 cables making up the bridge frame are in place. In the meantime, in a nearby meadow, the villagers of Chokaiwa make the floor. They use chilka branches to do this. Branches from this bush, tied with string, make the base. This base must be compact enough to prevent animals' hooves going through it when they cross. The women braid keswas non-stop. They can't go down to the river. It is believed that their presence could bring bad luck. The villages through which the Kapak Nyan passed had to maintain the road and renew its bridges. This was carried out in the mink'a, a communal work system that still exists in the Andes when engaging in large projects for the benefit of the community. They have already passed the main cables over the river. Once the base of the new Keswachaka is anchored, the old bridge is history. The past plunges into the waters of the Apurímac. A new project re-emerges in the Altiplano with the promise of a better future. Now comes one of the toughest parts of the process. The ropes must be tautened and firmly attached to the bases. Extra help is needed. Koyana's help is urgently needed. However, they have finished their work and don't agree. Chokaiwa has already prepared the bridge floor. They must hurry to leave it at the base. Night will soon fall, and there is still a long journey back home. Down on far bank, Winchiri makes the most of the fading daylight to tauten the ropes.